Welcome to our channel. Today we'll be discussing the top 5 gaming news stories of June 2021. We do the counting down, so you don't have to.
Right you are, Skip.
Thank you, Chet. Getting right into it, let's first discuss Ghost of Ikishima. This game is rumored to be coming out sometime in 2021. It was leaked online by one of the malicious leakers of the internet.
Those dirty rapscallions.
I don't know if you've ever played Ghost of Tsushima, but it is a game that is a bare bones experience.
My favorite part of the game was the multiplayer, which was the most bare bones of them all. There's not a whole lot to do. If I could fix one thing about it, I would say that there were too many maps.
I agree. I think there was way too much content in Ghost of Tsushima. I got way too much bang for my buck, and that is not right to do to the game developers.
Yeah, I agree. They could have added in some DLC. They could have even taken some chunks out of the game and add that back in for paid DLC.
For example, my map was filled to the brim with content. That is not okay, game developers. I have a life. There are other PS4 and PS5 games I must play, desperately.
Yes, this console has so many exclusive games. I don't know how I'll ever get to all of them if you put so much content in your game.
Back to Ghost of Ikishima for just one moment. Not sure if this game is going to be PS5 exclusive or cross-gen with the PS4. Either way, it's on a Sony console, right at home where it belongs.
It looks like it's going to have a 2021 release date, and here's to hoping that Ghost of Iki Sticky is going to be the best game that we've ever played, just with the right amount of content.
Some things I'm hoping to see from Ghost of Ikishima is a smaller map,
fewer enemies,
and less yellow birds. Here's hoping Sucker Punch Games gets it right on their second attempt.
That's right. Hopefully Ghost of Iki Sticky will be a far better game than the already great Ghost of Tsushima. Up next, it looks as Sega is announcing that Sonic may become a VTuber.
That's right, Chet. Sega has plans to make Sonic a VTuber, where he will be streaming live on Twitch, most likely, and we'll be talking to fans in real time.
Yes, and I hope that they will make more time to talk to the real fans than just a bunch of furries.
That's right, Chet. I don't want to see any furry-on-furry communication happening in my Twitch chat. It makes me sick to think about. Another thing that makes me sick is that in the Sonic 2020 movie, they redesigned Sonic's appearance. I, for one, think that an artist's vision should be respected, and that when a fan outcries, it shouldn't change the appearance of our favorite character. I personally believe Sonic was a superior mascot to Mario, because he got my edgy feeling, and he also captured my rage and distaste for my parents at that time.
Right you are, Skip. Despite all your rage, you're still just a hedgehog in a cage.
That's right.
So, we really have to hope that they will dust off that original model for the movie and use that as the VTuber model, as I would love to see all of Sonic's pearly whites.
I also have great preference for his very long legs. He's got legs for days, and that's exactly what I'm looking for in a fast character. It just makes logical sense. I'm so sick of characters having an ability and not physically representing that, and they finally got it right, and then the fans cry about it, specifically the furries, and now we don't get the perfect Sonic.
Right you are, Skip.
Thank you, Chet. You always share my views.
That's right, I sure do. And I hope that he has legs for days just like you.
Number 3, and coming in hot off the presses, Cyberpunk 2077 is back on the PlayStation Store. It is about time. The experience that we got on the PlayStation 4 base model for Cyberpunk 2077 was the truest form of the game.
Right you are, Skip. Thank God people can finally play this in its intended state to fully appreciate the growth and incredible monetary value that this game offers.
That's right. I believe that glitches in a game make it more beautiful. Imagine art. It's the small imperfections that make things perfect.
Yeah, the Mona Lisa wasn't built overnight.
That's correct. It took a long time to build the Mona Lisa, and we believe the same thing of Cyberpunk 2077. I love that my character's manly power can seep through his pants for all to see.
As it flings right behind him on his motorbike.
It's a beautiful thing, and it's a real shame that fans can't see the beauty in imperfection.
That's true. Well, you know, for all of those fans, we got a yellow sign with a message on it for you, you bunch of haters. You can shut the front door, you imbeciles. Chet here, and I got the biggest number 4 for you of all time. Hideo Kojima and Konami are now following each other on Twitter. Holy smokes, I can't even freaking believe it.
We in the gaming world all know what this means. Konami and Kojima, what a great team. We will now see Silent Hill, definitely. I have it on a great source of mine that's always been honest and has always been very clear in his intention. Silent Hill is happening, again, with Kojima behind the driver's seat.
Right you are, Skip. I think it's super exciting that the Ultimate Chads are back together once again, and we really could not be happier for it. And I certainly think that they are making a Silent Hill game. I have it on good authority very, very good authority that it probably includes witches. You know, we've seen a lot in Silent Hill, but we've never seen any witches. But you could really look at some of the characters like Alyssa and say that she might be a witch.
It's very true, and there's nothing more scary than witches. Can you imagine a woman with a long nose and a pointy hat standing over you with magical powers? I cannot imagine anything more sexy and terrifying than that.
Especially whenever she summons a giant bleeding hole to send you down to the Great One. Finally, you thought it was crazy whenever they talked about Norman Reedus being in Silent Hills, but wait till you hear this. I heard that they scanned Norman Reedus' cat, and it will be a character in the game. Will it be playable? I don't know, but cats and Silent Hill should go together so well.
It makes perfect sense that Norman Reedus' cat will be scanned into the game, because cats and witches have dated back together for a long time.
That's right.
Also, something of note, we know Kojima is a great mastermind of gaming, and I hope that when Silent Hill comes out, it will have great walking physics, and that we will walk around the town of Silent Hill, up steep mountains, carrying lots of luggage, specifically witch artifacts.
You know, like brooms or cauldrons.
Here's hoping that we play as Norman Reedus, and we get to help the witches make the witches brew, and then we gain some of their power, and we become part of the family.
That's right. I would like to take a sip of the Devil's Eyeball.
We will keep you continually updated on this story as our sources give us more information.
Right, this is on the precipice of the cutting edge. This information is coming out real time.
And finally, news we've all been waiting for. Well, not me, because it's PS5 restocks coming in the following weeks. I don't have to wait for a PS5. I have bought many PS5s since the release of the PS5.
Yeah, but good luck getting one, as our bots are set to buy as many of them off the market as possible. Fear not though, as we will be putting a select amount on eBay for a slight markup and seller's fee at $1,500 total.
And if you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell right now, you'll be notified when we get more PS5s. There will not be a giveaway of these PS5s, but we want to let you know that we are protecting them with all of our heart.
Yeah, and one thing to note is that when we send these out, the DualSense controller will be removed, and you will have to buy that separately if you want to be playing that the day you receive the system.
Which you can also buy from our eBay store. We sell the DualSense separately because we feel like they are undervalued pieces of hardware.
That's right, Skip. And, you know, if you come to our eBay, don't bother looking for an Xbox, as the PS5 is a superior hardware, and our number one Chad lad, Elon Musk, uses the PS5 to launch Dragon rockets into space.
That's right, but if you get an Xbox, the only thing you'll be dragging is bricked hardware, as it doesn't have any games. I hope you're listening, Microsoft.
Right you are, Skip. And that's it for this week's list.
If you enjoy our content, please consider subscribing. It's a simple click of a button, and right next to the subscription button is a notification bell. Hit that one too so you can stay updated on all the hot content coming from this channel.
Right you are, Skip. And this content is hot. This is some of the hottest content. It's hotter than me or you. Well, maybe not.
That doesn't make any sense, but thank you, Chet. I appreciate your passion and ambition.
I'm much like Nobunaga Senpai, greatly ambitious.
Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed. Please leave us a comment below.